Hello everyone, this is Dr. G. Anita Hepzibah, Department of Chemistry, Dr. S.N.S. Rajalakshmi College of Arts and Science, Coimbatore. When you take a raw cotton fabric that cannot be taken for dyeing as such, it requires many pre-treatment processes so that it can be dyed in a very efficient way. There are many pre-treatments which are required. One of them is singeing, desizing, scouring, bleaching and mercerizing. In this video, we'll be discussing about the process called desizing. What is desizing? Desize, that is to remove size. Then what do you mean by the word size? Size material is called as the starch, which is being added to facilitate the process called weaving, while the warp and weft yarns are woven as a fabric. So this size material or the starch has to be removed from the fabric before going for the other processes. Why we have to remove the size? Why desizing is required? In order to improve water absorbency, the size material has to be removed. When you take a sized fabric, when you check for the water absorbency, it is very poor. The wicking test, it is very poor. So in that case, desizing is required. Without desizing, the fabric cannot be taken for other processes very easily. What are the sizing agents we use normally in order to go for desizing? The first sizing agent what we use commonly is starch. Starch is a natural polymer which is derived from plants, and this starch is used to improve the fabric stiffness and finish. So this starch is actually soluble in water. So this starch can be hydrolyzed during the process called desizing. We also use some synthetic resins very rarely and other natural polymers very rarely. That can also be used that can also be removed by desizing. What is the impact of the sizing agents on fabric? They alter the fabric texture and quality. Sizing agents usually they give very stiff nature for the fabric and they reduce the water absorbency. Also, the use of different agents like starch, other what else? Synthetic polymers as stiffening agents will also impact the environment. So there are many methods which are available for desizing. Here we have a method that most of them are chemically driven methods. Common chemicals which are used are acids and also very sometimes water. When we use water, we call that as rod steeping. The fabric or else the sized fabric is immersed in water, that is normal water, for about 24 hours. So the what else the water which is what else in which the fabric is soaked, it develops the process called hydrolysis of starch and it is removed, but it is a very slow process, it takes more time. And usually we use acid desizing. Hydrochloric acid and sulfuric acid are commonly used as materials for acid desizing. So in this case, the process is fast. It will take around 45 minutes to 60 minutes only. But if some excess acid is present in the fabric, that will damage the fabric and the fabric cannot be used for long years. The durability of the fabric is reduced. So in order to overcome such problems like rod steeping and acid desizing, we have now switched over to enzyme desizing, that is enzymatic desizing. The common enzyme which is used for desizing is called as amylase. This amylase is a kind of enzyme which comes under the category of hydrolase. Right. So here we this it hydrolyzes the starch which is present in the fabric and make it soluble in water, so that uh, the dissolved starch is removed and the fabric comes out as a desized fabric. What are the advantages and disadvantages? After the process of desizing, the fabric becomes more wettable. The water absorbency of the fabric is improved, and also the fabric doesn't have any damage when we use enzymes as desizing agent. Thank you.